Good morning, everyone. So it's currently Friday, like 8 a.m. So Fridays I don't normally schedule any coaching things, any sassy scientists going live or calls or things like that. I try to keep my Friday pretty free. And what always ends up happening is that I spend like all day in lab on Friday because that's usually the time where like I don't have to leave early to catch a call or things like that, or to go live. So yeah, I will be in lab a majority of the day today. We have a lot of wait steps basically, so let's go to lab. Good morning. It is Saturday. I had plans on vlogging a hike that I don't think I'm going on anymore. I think we're gonna go buy plants. I think I really need to take care of my plants because I have one plant that I almost killed and they need to be repotted and they deserve better homes than the ones I gave them. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. I feel like that kid who's like not supposed to have pets, but like they always want to buy like a goldfish or something, and like you saw the state of my other plant, which I'm gonna try and revive and repot today and take everyone's recommendation. But like I came to the store for basically dirt and I come out with two plants here, a mint plant and a monstera, and I've always wanted a monstera, so we're doing it, you know? We're learning here. It's the year of learning for me. Hey everyone, happy Sunday. So we're going on a hike later, but I still have some time. And I wanted to actually show you guys how I plan my week. So this is my passion planner. I was previously like a Google Calendar, Asana, everything digital type of girl, which I still love and I see some pros to, but I needed a way to plan that was like not a chore. So I wanted to try out this passion planner because honestly it just looked really fun, and I'm someone who like loves colorful school supplies, and like taking the time out to do that, it doesn't honestly really take me that long to plan out my week or anything. So I was like, you know what, let me just try it, and if I don't like it, I could probably always like give it away to someone who would use it. And I've actually been using this for 2 months or so now, and I really like it. You know, because you can kind of set up things how you want it. You have space for to-do lists, you have space to time block if you like that. I prefer that way, and I'll kind of show you, take you through like how I organize everything in here. Yeah, so the first thing I do is actually plan out my lab stuff during the week. I made another video on here that has like the specifics on like how I actually like break down things and like figure out what to prioritize. So I'll link that down below or somewhere here where you can watch it. But what I do is I pick 3 big important parts of my life. So for me, that is my PhD work and like everything that entails, coaching and the sassy scientist. And then the last part is all about like my
my personal space. So under that goes like health and wellness, spending time with my partner and my family and things like that. So those are the 3 big spaces in my life. And then I figure out like what are the most important things that need to get done only this week, like what's urgent, what's important, what has deadlines, whether they're self-imposed or like coming from elsewhere, this week only. And I will schedule that in my passion planner. So I will time block and figure out which days exactly to do whatever tasks I set, and I time block, and then I actually set like tasks within a time block to make sure that I'm staying focused on that. So I start with my PhD work. I start my PhD work, and I like to plan out all my experiments. So since I run like multi-day protocols, I know exactly what I'm doing every single day, and I will schedule that in first. And that goes with like lab meetings and PhD related meetings, all of it. And then I will schedule like coaching calls, figure out what content I want to post like on my stories or on my feed, etc. So then I'll do that. And after that, I'll schedule like, okay, I'm gonna work out on these days. I know exactly what workout I'm gonna do. So when the time comes, like, I don't have to think about it. I can just open my phone and just follow what I've set like for that day. So that's kind of how I organize my week. And you know, obviously I like to say like do what works for you. You know, don't just do something because I do it and it works for me. It took me a really long time to just figure out what was going to make me stay organized and feel productive and like kind of just hold myself accountable is a really big thing, you know. I can plan all this all I want, but if I don't execute anything, then nothing's really gonna get done ever. Hey everyone, so I just finished my workout, and I haven't really ever talked about this, but during 2020, you know, it was a difficult year for 5,000 reasons, maybe more than that, but one way that I dealt with living by myself and the stress about grad school and having anxiety in 2020, I took a lot of my comfort, you know, in what I ate. And I love to eat ever since I was little. You know, I'm Filipino, and food is it's a big part of our culture, and it really brings people together, as I'm sure it does in many cultures. So, you know, I love savory food. I love sweet food. Not to say I don't eat my vegetables or anything, but like obviously on some days they're just not what I go for. And that year has really taken a toll on my body, and I think, you know, it wasn't only that year, it was the stress of grad school and really how I dealt with my first year or two, you know, living on my own, living in a place where I didn't really have any friends or support system. They were nearby, but I didn't necessarily have like immediate access to them all the time. So food was a way that I took a lot of my comfort. And since towards the end of 2020, I was kind of like, you know, Ariana, what you want out of life and how you want to live, you know, and I teach my clients this all the time, thinking about who they want to be, that dream version who's living their dream life, like what would they be doing? How would they be living? And how is that different from what you're doing? And how can you kind of close the gap between the two? And, you know, my dream version of me isn't necessarily like a size 0 or a size 2, but she takes care of herself. She's healthy, and she focuses on her wellness, her physical and her mental wellness, and she prioritizes that. So I have actually taken a lot of steps to doing that, which is maybe why I don't necessarily, I don't even know if you've noticed, but I've noticed I don't necessarily show up as much as I would like to on Instagram, because a lot of the times I'm actually really just like dog tired. I am physically tired. And honestly, trying to create when I'm physically tired, it just doesn't align. You know, it doesn't make me produce like what I want to produce. So if you're ever wondering where I'm at, I'm probably sleeping or working out, because I'm really trying to get into a place where I feel strong. Like I feel myself getting stronger physically every day, but I want to be able to lift heavy. I want to be able to take care of myself, and that's really what I'm doing. So I did a little quick workout today because I actually genuinely like working out, even though I may not like it in the moment. I like how I feel afterwards. That's something I prioritize. It's something I don't mind investing in. 2020 has definitely taught me, like, it's okay. Not even 2020, I would say grad school has taught me to just like invest in myself in other ways than material items. And it's a lesson I'm always learning, you know, and I hope by the time I'm like 30, I have that lesson down. Hey everyone, so I just got back from the hike. I slipped and fell. Thank goodness that was not caught on camera, but it would have been pretty funny if it was. We got lost on the trail. We saw a fox, but it was very beautiful, very relaxing, and honestly, nature is just something that I need more of in my life. And we stopped at this barbecue place where apparently Guy Fieri ate, so that was like a nice surprise. You just never know where the day is going to take you, is kind of what this Sunday has been. And since I double worked out today, I decided I was allowed to have a small chocolate shake because, well, sometimes you just need it. I hope you guys like this vlog. I don't necessarily show a lot about like what I do outside of coaching and like my personal life and spare time and things like that. So please let me know if you want more videos like this. I'd be happy to take you along occasionally. And I'm obviously still learning. So if there's anything you really want to see me do, like, I'm open to feedback. I'm open to ideas. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are. And hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.